Hello students, in this video I will discuss the summary stanza wise of the poem The Laburnum Top. Stanza 1. In the first stanza the poet says that he saw a laburnum tree with its yellow flowers. In his words, the laburnum top is silent. But when as you know by this time, because I already discussed this poem by giving some notes, but I haven't discussed it in video, so let me discuss it. When the goldfinch returns with some foodstuffs for her baby birds or baby chicks, at that time the silent laburnum tree all of a sudden becomes full of life. The tree is still and looks dead, like in the daytime of September. Even the sunlight is also yellow. As it is the time of autumn, the leaves of the tree have turned yellow and its seeds have fallen off it. Shading of leaves, we can say. In this stanza, the poet uses the image yellow color repeatedly. First, the tree flowers are yellow, then its leaves have also turned yellow, and the sunlight is also yellow because it is the rays of the setting sun. The yellow color symbolizes beauty. That is the thing we have to remember. The yellow color, it symbolizes beauty because of flowers which though have fallen off in the form of seeds. Death because of yellow leaves, as well as silence, daytime without rain or wind. In the whole stanza, the poet is trying to describe the miserable condition of the laburnum tree, which is silent, dying and without seeds. And the seeds of the trees are also very poisonous. So that is the reason the goldfinch has built her nest in this tree so that she can save her baby birds or chicks, chicks, from the predators. And the laburnum tree that is silent all of a sudden becomes lively with the arrival of the goldfinch. Now let me move on to the second stanza. The death-like scene, however, changes. I already told you all regarding this. As soon as the mother goldfinch comes with a twitching chirrup. Goldfinch is a bright yellow colored bird. Twitching chirrup means short chirping sounds, or we can say twittering. Chirping and twitter. TWITTER. Twitter or chirping, these are the nearest meaning. The bird is quite precautious while sitting at a branch end of the tree and has sudden quick movements. Perhaps it is looking out for any danger that might be lurking there. It then goes into the thick bark of the laburnum tree smoothly but abruptly. Abruptly means with all of a sudden, with alertness. Alert is something related with being very much cautious. As soon as she enters the tree, her nest is inside the laburnum tree. A machine starts up of chittering and a tremor of wings and trillings can be heard. The image of machine here refers to the young ones of the bird. The mechanism of the machine. A machine makes a lot of noise when it starts. Here, with the arrival of the goldfinch, the baby birds went on making noises, chittering and twitterings, we can say. Similarly, when the young birds see their mother, they start chirping like a machine, flattering their wings in joy as their mother has come with food. They were hungry as well as sad, being far from their mother. Now the whole tree trembles and thrills because of the mother bird and her young ones. The poet probably wants us to feel how a dead-like tree becomes alive because it has given space to the bird and her young ones. The tree becomes alive with the arrival of the goldfinch. Again, when the goldfinch soars up in the sky in order to bring some food for her baby birds, again at that time the tree becomes silent once again. The birds have gotten shelter and the tree in return has got life. The goldfinch is thus the engine of our family, which includes the laburnum tree as well. According to the poet, it fills them with fuel, that is, it gives food to the young ones and thrill to the tree. Having done that, she again flies to the end of the branch. Only her dark colored striped face is visible, as it is yellow, and since it is yellow, so she can camouflage herself behind the branches and the flowers of the tree. That is very important. In that way, she can save herself along with her baby birds from the hands from the predators. Only her dark colored striped face is visible, as it is yellow, and hence becomes invisible in the yellow leaves of the tree. Stanza 3. Reaching the branch end of the tree, it makes strange but sweet chirping sounds, and then begins his journey towards the infinite, that is, upwards towards the sky. And again, after the goldfinch goes out in search of food for her baby birds, again the tree becomes silent. And then begins his journey towards the infinite. The sky and the laburnum tree again become silent and dead-like. So that is the summary or slight overview of the poem. In my next videos, I will discuss more elaborately related with the poem. Dear students, listen to this video very cautiously, and if any doubt is there, definitely you can clarify. Thank you.